Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Friday morning safety meeting on Thursday afternoon. If you're wondering why we're having it today, I will not be in the office tomorrow. So I wanted to get everybody up to speed with the happenings around the company and here in the safety department. For inspections this week, we had 2 that were clean and 2 that were not. The 2 that were not clean, we knew about them last week. I discussed them last week. For the 2 that were clean, I'd like to give a shout out to Daniel Rhodes and James Addison. 2 guys that always get clean inspections. It seems like anytime their name pops up on our DOT site, it's a clean inspection. So gentlemen, great work and thank you. For the inspections that were not clean, we had a weight citation because we didn't scale the load. And then we had the hours of service stuff that I touched on last week, which I unfortunately will be touching on again this week. Log transfers, transfer guides to show you how to transfer your logs, and having paper log books as well as certifying logs. Some of you have been getting messages this week about log certification. Tyler's been helping me out, sending messages to folks that haven't certified logs within the past few days. I know some folks were at home or in the shop, so we do apologize about that, but we did want to give you a heads up that your logs weren't certified and to do so before you hit the road again. So that way, if you get stopped, we'll be legal and we won't get any tickets or run into any trouble down the road. Unreported trailer damage. Once again, we are covering this. I've been getting a lot more reports. We have had a ton of unreported trailer damage. And I will say, it is not always us who are the culprits here. We need to make sure that we're reporting any and all trailer damage. So if it does happen at a customer's facility, we can take the appropriate action. Because I know some of this stuff we are not causing. So we need to do our due diligence and report it to me. Report it, anybody in the safety department, which right now is me. So let us know that there's an issue and we'll go from there. Also, I've had people reporting stuff to the shop, which I appreciate that. It's great. They're going to help you get it fixed. Make sure you let me know as well. I like to get the story of what happened. The shop, really, they're here to, fix the equipment. So please let me know if you run into an issue. Report it to me, report it to the shop, and we'll get it taken care of. And if you do see damage on a trailer, make sure that you get that trailer inspection form from the guard shack and have it signed off showing that there was damage or there was a clean bill of health. I had somebody this week, they picked up a trailer. Forgive me, I can't remember exactly where it was because we've had so many, but they picked up a trailer, or they dropped off a trailer, got the inspection form at the guard shack, no damages. The guard shack signed off on it. The very next individual that picked it up, there was some damage on that trailer. And we got a clean bill of health from the previous driver, which exonerates them completely. So that tells me that damage happened between the individuals that dropped it off and the individual that picked it up. So, that's going to help us out a lot. Us getting an inspection form stating it was in good shape when it was left here. So if you need help with getting one of those, let me know. I'm going to be making a form myself to send out to you guys. So you have, if the guard shack says, well, we don't have one, well, great. Henderson's going to have one for you. So that way you can ensure that it was noted and we'll take care of it from there. As everybody knows, the Blitz is going to be coming up the 11th through the 18th. The CVSA enforcement blitz. They say they're going to be looking for lighting, things like that. No, they're going to be looking for visible defects. And a visible defect, speeding, seatbelt, cell phones, that's the main thing right there to get pulled over. But also, if your equipment is not in good working condition, if you have something faulty like a light that's out, you're going to get stopped. A flat tire, you're going to get stopped. So we need to make sure that everything on our truck is in good working condition so we can ace these inspections. Because it's a blitz week, so instead of $35, you'll be getting $70 for a clean inspection. And the DOT officers are going to be out and about in every single state. And I know this week they are still continuing the inspections down Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee. They had the border-to-border patrol or something like that. I can't remember what they called it, but they have been pulling over commercial vehicles and doing level 1 inspections. So this is kind of the preamble to the inspection blitz that's coming up here in a few weeks. So we've got to be prepared and we've got to be ready. Also, along with that, we have to know how to transfer logs. We have to know where the transfer guide is to transfer logs. So if you are unsure, let me know. I would be happy to go over that with you to make sure that you don't get a ticket, because I'd love to put 70 extra bucks in your pocket. So let me know if there's anything that you need in regards to that, or if there's anything on your truck that you think needs to be looked at. Let the shop know, let me know. We'll get you helped out so we can get these clean inspections. As everybody has heard, I'm sure, or seen the messages, hopefully, insurance cards are in. Some people have asked questions about it, which I'm surprised more haven't. These insurance cards expire August 1st. We're extending out our insurance coverage date. So on August 1st, we're going to have new cards as well. I have not had a ton of people call in for these new insurance cards. They expire at the end of this month. The 30th of this month will be the last day that your insurance cards are going to be viable. So get a hold of me, your fleet manager, the shop. Anybody here can help you get an insurance card. It's very simple, but it's something that if we don't get, we will get a ticket. So I would be happy to help. So give me a call. We'll get you an insurance card. Driver referrals. I'm sure if you read the weekly message, you saw this, and if you read the weekly message, you were probably on the safety message as well, or the safety meeting as well. But I will reiterate, this is good news. If you refer a new driver, you can get $3,000 for that referral paid out in 1 month, which means 4 consecutive bonuses of $750 a week. That is incredible. If that were me, I'd be making business cards, handing them out left and right. So that is huge. We also have a rehire referral bonus. If you refer an independent van rehire, you can receive $2,000 in 1 month. That will be paid out in weekly increments as well. So you can have, your referrals call into our recruiting department, or they can go to drivewithhenderson.com and make sure they put your name down as a referral so you can get that bonus. That's some exciting news. That's a big payout. So if you've got questions on that, call the recruiting department. Call me. I can get you to the recruiting department. Be happy to help. For our veterans out there, Travel Centers of America is offering free meals for active and vets in the military on July 4th. The free meal will be offered only on July 4th at participating Country Pride, Iron Skillet, and Quick Serve restaurants. You can go to their website for a full list of all the participating locations. That's a free meal, and that's a well-deserved free meal. So thank you for your service once again. But if you want to get some free grub on Sunday, July 4th, check out TA's website, and you can go through and get yourself a compensated meal. On June 24th, which is today, there is a new Love's Travel Stop that opened on US Highway 131 in Alamo, Texas. I don't think we get through there very often, but if you're, for some reason, you get a load down there, you're going through there, there's 59 extra parking spaces that you can use. And yesterday, TA announced a new Express franchise store at 2622 Lincoln Highway in Ronks, Pennsylvania. Once again, we don't get through TAs very often, but if you need a place to rest your head or get a bite to eat, it's a good option. I failed you and didn't look to see how many parking spots they had. If I remember correctly, it was like 90 some, which is huge. Pennsylvania is a busy place, especially for trucks. There's not a whole lot up there for you guys to stop, get fuel, rest your head. So if you need a place to get a bite, take a rest, take your break, there is that new TA in Ronks, PA. That's all I've got for today. Once again, I will not be here tomorrow. So if you need me, I will be, unfortunately, on the road for a little bit of the day. I'll be looking at emails, as they come in, but I think I'm going to be in an area where I don't get very good service. I'm going to be down in southern Missouri in the hills. So if you need me, shoot me an email, but folks here would be happy to help as well. Just get those insurance cards, please, and make sure that we're ready for this blitz. If you need anything, please let me know. I hope everybody has a safe and productive weekend. We're supposed to get some thunderous storms in the Caseyville area, and I think throughout the whole Midwest. So be prepared for that as well. Keep a good following distance. Thank you for all that you do.